What's going on, champs and champettes? It's FireMonkey here, and in today's YouTube video, I want to talk about Star Wars potentially coming over to UEFN in creative mode in the same way as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Recent leak have suggested that we're actually going to be getting the mythic lightsabers over in creative mode, but with that coming to the game, it most likely means that we're going to be seeing something similar to how TMNT worked, where maybe we get some new props here and there to actually use in creative mode, but most likely what they're going to do is the same thing that we actually had already occurring with LEGO in the creative aspect and TMNT, where they have a little bit of a profit cut, right? So it's something where you'll be able to use the mythics in your own map and everything, you'll be able to publish it, but if you make any money on those maps, a certain percentage of the money you make will actually go to Lucasfilms, Disney, all that type of stuff, in order for them to kind of profit off of making their IP available in those creative experiences. It makes sense why they would do something like that, because, you know, they want to make sure they're getting the most out of their collaborations, they want to make sure they're earning more money, and especially since kind of we got the precedent already set with LEGO in Fortnite creative mode and all that type of stuff and TMNT, it would just kind of make sense for them to go ahead and kind of be like, oh, we can make a little bit of extra money by allowing the people in Fortnite to go ahead and create their own experiences using our lightsabers, our mythics, all this type of stuff. And if you're someone who wants to play the game, you know, as Darth Vader, like the samurai skin or whatever else, while using lightsabers, creative would be the way to go in order to actually do that, because when we actually got the new samurai Darth Vader skin in the game, I don't believe they actually re-enabled lightsabers at all, so it just kind of makes sense. But yeah, based on the leaks and stuff, they are working on making a whole entire new Star Wars collaboration with creative mode, and it appears like you'd be able to publish your own experiences. Maybe we get some new prefabs, new galleries, you know, some of the stuff we had seen on the map previously, you know, like the crash ships and all that type of stuff. But it also looks like it's going to be one of those things where there's going to be a profit sharing solution so that they're able to actually make some money off of your map or whatever it is they actually end up releasing with these different collaborations in place. And I mean, you know, it makes complete sense, but I think this is a good precedent to actually see going on with everything in Fortnite, is the whole entire collaborations we've seen with TMNT and LEGO Fortnite, because of the fact that it means that in the future, there could be this precedent that, oh, you want to have your own mythic in the game, you know, maybe when we get JJK Wave 2 or whatever with the new mythics or whatnot, they're like, oh, would you like to still earn money from this collaboration post everything going down with like the item shop integration, all that type of stuff? Would you like to let other people make their own experiences with your intellectual property with you profiting off of it? If so, then allow us to go ahead and add your intellectual property over into creative mode so people can create their own things using your special weapons in order to make you a little bit of extra money and make the community as a whole a little bit happier. And I definitely see that as a thing that we're going to be seeing more and more in the future. Also, as Epic Games goes towards being, you know, the Fortnite hub, being an experience where it's the everything game, right? You want to go ahead and play a TMNT side-scroller, you know, combat beat-em-up game? That is an option that's available to you. You want to go ahead and play a LEGO Fortnite experience? Of course, that's available to you. You want to play like a whole entire Tycoon or something? Available. Death Run? Go ahead, play it, do whatever you want to do. A Party Royale remake for the 50th time? That's available as well. So it only makes sense for them to have all these different collaborations in the game and to allow this profit-sharing module so that they can go ahead and bring and entice more of those different collaborations to be everywhere in the game. But at least as of right now, even though it isn't enabled and you can't go ahead and use lightsabers right now, it is an exciting thing to see that behind the scenes, it appears that they're working on making this type of integration available for people to interact with, and I'm kind of excited for it because, you know, I definitely think some of the UEFN maps that could be made with Star Wars Mythics are really, really cool, and I think it'd be really, really fun to have like a close quarters PvP-esque area with a focus on using lightsabers and the blaster rifles and all that type of stuff in order to actually have combat with one another. Maybe someone could go ahead and use some of the Star Wars-esque things to go ahead and make a new Star Wars Battlefront built entirely in Fortnite, and I think that idea alone is just kind of funny, but at the same time, a real possibility. So until next time, hope you champs and champions enjoyed today's video. Hope it gave you the information you need to know regarding a potential Star Wars collaboration happening again in the future, in the same vein of the TMNT and the LEGO Fortnite and the Fall Guys ones, where creators actually get to make the content using the mythics that Epic Games has already made before in order to make more and more experiences that could be cooler and cooler. And I mean, considering the things we've already seen when it comes to like the TMNT collaborations, I would actually be pretty excited to see what people can make with Star Wars, considering we're also getting other things going on behind the scenes with Star Wars right now, like the Destiny 2 collaboration with armors and stuff. So it definitely makes sense for Star Wars to start working with gaming companies once again in order to make these big like brand activations and to have a lot of fun, considering the fact that, you know, like for example, May 4th is in 2 months, so it makes sense we'd start for getting these leaks as well, especially since Epic Games always has some big collaboration with Star Wars basically every single year or every other year around May 4th. But until next time, hope champs and champions enjoyed today's video. Like the video if you liked it, dislike if you didn't like it, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow with another upload. So until then, peace out.